The JAK-12 shotgun is right at the top of the meta right now in Warzone, and particularly on Rebirth Island. Don't just take my word for it, take the words of our Lord J-God. And of course the endless automatic shotgun shells you can hear being fired off all day long on Rebirth Island. This shotgun was introduced to the game a long time ago now, all the way back in Modern Warfare. But I know many of you didn't get around to unlocking it, or didn't even play the game back then. Which is why in today's video, I'm going to go over the fastest way to unlock the JAK-12 just on Warzone. And that's before we go into the best class setup for it, for when you do unlock it, or if you've already unlocked it and just want to stay ahead. So to unlock the JAK-12 shotgun, we need to get 3 hipfire kills using shotguns in 7 different matches. Not too difficult, just a little bit of a grind. We'll make sure we get it done as fast as possible though. First up, you'll need the best class setup possible. The choice is up to you, but here's my street sweeper class that you might enjoy with a focus on hipfire accuracy. And that's the key with any of the builds you're setting up. You want to focus on hipfire accuracy. Now that we've got our class setup ready, the easiest way to unlock the JAK-12 shotgun is to drop into plunder, whether that's on Caldera or Rebirth Island. And the reason it is easier in plunder is simply because you get to spawn in with your loadout and you get to respawn constantly if you die. You don't waste time getting your loadout just for you to die and return to lobby. Now once we're in the game, we want to drop into hotspot areas of the map. We're talking about the main points of interest under the flight path. On Caldera, that's usually airfield or peak, and on Rebirth, to be honest, that can be pretty much anywhere. Alternatively, you can just pop a lot of UAVs and chase around the highest earners of the map. That's a surefire way to keep you in the action. Remember, in each game you play, it's only 3 hipfire kills you need. And by the way, if plunder isn't on at the time you're watching this video, any other limited time game mode that replaces plunder will do just fine. So for example, with Clash, you still spawn in with your loadout and respawns are still enabled. The other mode you can do this in, which can be even quicker than plunder, is simply playing Resurgence on Rebirth Island. Generally, the games do end a little bit quicker on Resurgence compared to plunder, but of course you do have the risk of dying before you get the 3 hipfire kills, or even dying before you get the loadout at all. So although Resurgence can be technically faster because the games end quicker, you do have to be careful. The best thing about this challenge, by the way, is that it's actually quite fun. Like, I absolutely loved running my street sweeper class in the clips you can see here on Caldera Clash and on Resurgence. The major downside to this challenge is that you have to stay in the game for the whole time. You can't leave early once you get your 3 hipfire kills, then go into another game and do the whole process that way. Often when you do this, there becomes a bug with the tracking of the challenge. Now we've got our tips to unlock the JAK-12 even faster, here is the meta build for the JAK-12 right now. Like I said before, it's more of a Rebirth Island loadout and class setup, just because on that map you have the most close range engagements. But honestly, it can be pretty useful on Caldera as well. This JAK-12 build is specifically designed for hard-hitting damage mixed with a good hipfire accuracy. Its movement isn't the best because of this, but honestly it smacks so damn hard it doesn't really matter. It's honestly just so easy and fun to use, it kind of feels like a little bit of a cheat at the moment. Hopefully this video helps you unlock the JAK-12 even faster and gives you a nice class setup for when you're ready. And if you do want to rank up the JAK-12 as fast as possible, or any weapon for that matter, make sure you do check out this video. See ya!